Hey there, it's Bobi, aka Paginator, and we're here today to talk about the Harry Potter 2022 Funko Advent Calendar. I have mixed feelings. Okay, so I've already opened all the doors, even though today's only the 17th of December as I film this. What I did was I took this to school, and we opened one figure every school day leading up to Christmas break. And yesterday was our last day, so we have now opened all of them. And I'll tell you, it was a weird experience, and I'll explain why. First, we'll take a look at the box. You can see this is the front of it here, and then this folds down to make like this little brick thing for the figures to sit on. And you open each door to get the figures out. So we had this rotating system where I took turns with each of my classes to open the figures, and those who knew Harry Potter were excited about it, and then some of the kids who didn't know anything about Harry Potter were excited just because they wanted to open one of the doors. So that part of it was fun, but I'll tell you, I had some frustrations with some of the figures in here. So we're going to go through the figures, and I've got them all in my purse, so I'm going to have to dig them out. Should have done that before I started to film, I suppose. I also want to mention I am going to be sticking a little haul on the end of this video, so if you want to see some of the things that my students and coworkers got me for Christmas, you can stick around. But as I said, we're going to go through the ornaments. Now, I'm not going to pull these out in the order that we opened them. I'm just going to grab some out of the purse and then show you. So the first one that I grabbed was Hagrid. And he was quite late to the game. I want to say he was day 20 maybe. He is holding a bowl of soup, so nothing like super symbolic of Hagrid, like a rock cake or the pink birthday cake or anything like that. We got one owl, and this is a little brown owl, so definitely not Hedwig, but, you know, still a cute owl. Here is one of many Harrys that we'll be seeing in this process. This is one of the Weasley twins. Now, the twins have more spiky hair. Ron's hair is a lot softer in shape, and I can show you when I pull Ron out what that's about. But this is one of the twins, and he has a little suitcase that says Weasley and Weasley. This is one of my favorites that we got this year. It is the Gringotts dragon, and okay, see, my camera will zoom in if he's clear back here, or it'll focus if he's clear back here, but when I get closer, it doesn't want you to see it very well, but it is the white dragon with all the spikes that the Golden Trio rode out of the bank. Does it help if I put him in front of my face? I don't know. I'm sorry. Anyway, he's pretty cool. Here is the other twin, and he's got some just Christmas present packages. We have Dumbledore. Now this one's pretty cool. I've never seen this one before. It's Hermione, and she's doing Wingardium Leviosa. So we've got this little like clear swirl of magic, and then the feather is floating up here. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. I couldn't help myself, I had to say it. Here we have Gilderoy Lockhart in these orangish, brownish robes. Here's another Hermione. She's got a wand in her hand, and she's just in like regular street clothes. Here we have Draco in Quidditch robes. And here's Draco in Hogwarts robes. Yes, we have two Dracos. So far we've got two Hermiones. This one is our second Harry. He's got his like pink plaid jacket thing that he wears like one time, I think. And just like kind of a street clothes look with some packages under his arm. Another Professor Lockhart, this time with blue robes, excuse me. We didn't get Professor McGonagall, we didn't get Remus Lupin, we didn't get Sirius, we didn't get Professor Trelawney, we didn't get any of the other professors, Snape. Why did we need two Professor Lockharts? Can someone please explain that to me? Malfoy's dad. Hate him. Now this one I like. This is Griphook from the Gringotts Bank, or at least one of the goblins from the Gringotts Bank. I would assume it's Griphook because he's the most well-known one. Here is a third Harry in school robes holding the sword of Gryffindor. A fourth Harry in Quidditch robes. Why the flip do we need 4 Harrys? I get it, he's the main character. He's not the only one. There are tons of characters. Tons. And then there's this not nice lady. We couldn't have Sirius, but we had to have his murderer. Here's Professor Quirrell. Voldemort's wrapped up in the turban in his head. One of my students said, "We'll take the turban off and see if Voldemort's face is there." And I was like, it's final. It's stuck on there. We can't take it off." And he goes, "Missed opportunity, Funko. Missed opportunity." I agree, but that would be a lot of work to put into a little tiny figure. Here we have Ginny, and she's got, it's not Quidditch robes, but it's some other kind of maroon robe, and she's got like a bucket on her arm. Now this one was really cool. We have Molly Weasley. I've never had any kind of figure of Molly Weasley, mini, regular size, whatever, so that was really fun. And we have Rita Skeeter. Cute, even though she's evil and reprehensible and stupid, but her figure is really cute. And last but not least, we have Ronald. He's just chillaxing in a street clothes look with some books under his arm. So you can see his hair is a little bit softer, smoother lines versus the twins, which is more spiky. Now here's my rant about Ronald. Ronald Weasley is one of the Golden Trio, the 3 major characters in this series. They did 4 Harrys and 2 Hermiones, only 1 Ron. Also, it took until day 22 to get Ron. This is part of a larger problem. Now, if you only know Harry Potter from the movies, then you need to know that Ron is way more intelligent, way more helpful, contributive, etc. in the books, in the actual real stories, than he is in the movie. In the movie, they gave all of his, like 99% of his contributions and lines and things he does to Hermione. There are whole videos that people have done dedicated to this subject. It makes me so mad because what the movie franchise did to Ron was make him look like this funny doofus who, like, loves snacks and is just goofy and kind of follows Harry around. That is not who Ron is at all. Ron and Harry are best friends most of the time, but Ron is willing to stand up for himself when he feels that something's wrong, he's been treated incorrectly, or when Harry's wrong. He's not afraid to say it. He is really smart. He's the one who knew how to fight against the Devil's Snare in book 1. Like, there are so many things that Ron contributes other than what the movies give him credit for, and I hate how they treated him and his character. I hate it. Ron is always going to be my favorite character for many reasons, and that's all I'm going to say about that right now, because you don't need to listen to me rant about this forever. Oh, I just realized that the books over my shoulder right here are tipped over. I'm really sorry if that's annoying to anyone. I will try to fix them before I film next, but I'm not going to fix them right now. You're just going to have to deal. Maybe I'll go like this. Okay, no, I'm not going to do that. So, thoughts about this advent calendar. Very mixed feelings. I'm super happy with the Molly Weasley, with the dragon, with the Griphook, the Rita Skeeter, the Hermione with the feather was cool. Professor Quirrell, even though I hate him, it's fun to have like one of him. I take all of these little minis and turn them into Christmas tree ornaments, but I'm probably going to give away all of the Harrys, because I'm sick and dang tired of having way more Harry of everything than all the other characters. I know he's the main character. I still love Harry. I have so many Harry ornaments on my tree. I don't need any more. And I might give away the Hagrid as well because, I mean, him holding a bowl of soup, what's that supposed to represent integral to Hagrid's character? Nothing. Although, Robbie Coltrane, is that his last name, Coltrane? Who played Hagrid? Rest in peace. We love you. A friend and I were talking about him the other day, and we were wondering how old he was, and I was guessing like maybe 50s. I googled, he was 72. I did not expect that. Anyway, yeah, the advent calendar, some good, some bad. I'm really, as I said, frustrated with the Ron thing, but there were some fun characters that I hadn't gotten before, and, you know, it's what it is. Alright, let's transition to part 2 of this video. I'm going to be showing you some things that I was given for Christmas from my students and coworkers. So we're going to start with some Christmas tree ornaments. One of my students, now I'd love to be able to say their names, but because of privacy things, I won't. So I'm just going to like say like the first initial of their first name. So a young lady whose name starts with L gave me these cute wooden ornaments. So we have a flying key here. And then we have the Deathly Hallows with some snowflakes. If I turn around this way, you can probably see it better because part of the wood is like been burned on the front side, which I think is stunningly gorgeous. So these are definitely finding a place in my Harry Potter tree. I used to have 2 Christmas trees, one for school, one for home. And the one that I took to school was so beaten up and the lights were just shot and like, it was time for it to go away. So now I just have the one tree that used to be in my home that now goes to school. And it's still in fairly decent shape. It gets covered with Harry Potter decorations, mostly these little things. But these also will be there along with this. Another student, a young lady whose name starts with A, got me a massive basket of stuff, including this Ron ornament that we put promptly onto the tree. Look at how nice and big it is. It's really cute. It does feel like it's breakable. I didn't look at the packaging. I was so excited I just took the packaging off and threw it away. But it's not glass or ceramic, but it does feel like flimsy or fragile enough that if I dropped it, it would shatter. So I'm trying to be very careful with him. Alright, we'll come back to more of that basket that the young lady whose name starts with A gave me. I need to drink some of this, so we're going to show you this one. A different young lady whose name starts with A gave me this 20-ounce Diet Dr. Pepper, and she knows it's my favorite thing, and right now I really need some caffeine. Oh. Alright, this cute little stocking came from a young lady whose name starts with a J, and it has a couple of candy canes in it, and a super sweet note, which I'm not going to read aloud to you because it's very personal. I'm going to find a place in a junk journal to put this note so that I can keep it. If any of you are teachers out there, you know that when you get any kind of thank you or kind thing from your students, you have to cherish it because it helps to balance out those days where you want to pull all your hair out. Alright, another young lady whose name starts with an O gave me a little pack of gifts. There's this cute card. Again, I'm not going to read it to you, but I will show you it flips up. So that's very cute and definitely something I could easily add to a junk journal. She also gave me a $25 gift card to our local, it's a new, they call it the Valley Espresso. It's a coffee shop. You could also get hot cocoa there. They have baked goods. I went and used a little bit of the gift certificate today and got a honey wheat bagel with some cream cheese and a hot cocoa. It was amazing. She also gave me, there are some of these little round mints in this little gift baggie, as well as butterbeer flavored popcorn. It says gourmet popcorn, morsel and crumbs, butterbeer. So I'm guessing Morsel and Crumbs is the company that makes it, but there's no website or anything. It's just simple white label, so that makes me think it's probably local to me. Also, there's this candle that she got me, Sugar Plum Fairy scented candle made with natural essential oils. It is a Bath & Body Works candle. Ooh, that just smells lovely. And it's not necessarily a Christmas scent because it is sugar plums. It's just sweet and fruity, so I could use this any time of the year and have a lovely scent. That's so sweet. this girl, she really goes to town on gifts. I had her in 7th grade last year, and now she's in 8th grade. And at the end of her 7th grade year, she got me like, how many? I think there was 6 gift certificates to our local soda shop, and a whole bunch of treats. Like, this girl, I mean, way more than I deserve. She goes big on her gifting. So sweet. Okay, so a third young lady whose name starts with A, I have a lot of those, gave me 2 packs of Scentsy melts. I am so happy with these. I do have a Scentsy in my kitchen, and I am freshly out of melts, so this is actually perfect. So we have cinnamon buttercream, which smells just like it sounds. Oh, we need to have smell-o-vision. Smells like cinnamon frosting, which is exactly what you would expect from cinnamon buttercream. And this one is maple vanilla glaze. This one you can smell before you even open the package. It's like, it also has some notes of cinnamon, so there's something a little bit spicy there, but you definitely smell the maple. It's just heavenly. I think I'm going to start with melting this one. A young man whose name starts with a B got me this Harry Potter coloring book. I haven't colored any of the pages in it yet, but they are one-sided. So by that I mean this side is blank, which is the back side of this page. Ew, Umbridge, why did I turn to her? Ugh. But I'm excited. I brought home my alcohol marker set, and I'm going to do some coloring in here. I'm running out of room on this table. Alright, this item isn't from anyone at school, but we're throwing it into this haul anyway because it's so stinking cute. One of my good friends, we've been pen pals, electronic pen pals for a long time, but he sent me a Christmas card, and it says Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse Hawaiian Holiday, and on the back it says it's from 1937. Okay, back to things from school. You know that World's Finest Chocolate, like they do fundraisers and things. One of the teacher's aides at school gave me this chocolate bar that's milk chocolate with crisp rice. And it has a great big Ace Hardware logo on it. Okay. Now, I have a teacher's aide who's in my room. I have 6 class periods. She's in there 4 out of the 6. So we've got to know each other pretty well, and she is so helpful to me, helping me teach the kids, especially those who need extra help, etc. She's amazing. She got me this little pack of chocolates, which, yes, and a gift certificate to the local Mexican restaurant, Fiesta Guadalajara, so I can go have dinner there or go to lunch one day or something. Oh, I'm thinking about their fajitas right now. Okay, get back to this. Alright. So we are at the point where we're ready for the giant gift basket from the girl who gave me the Ron ornament. So let me clear this table off and I will be right back. So here is the gift basket. The tissue paper looked much cuter before I dug through everything. But, I mean, it's monstrously huge. So we've already seen the Ron ornament that she gave me, and you can bet that I am going to be using this tissue paper in junk journals. It's going right into my supplies. Yeah, I'm weird, I know. Okay, so there's so much stuff in here. There is a really cute note, and she made me a card with Ron on it because she knows how much I love him, and a very sweet note. Like, she took the time to type it and, like, everything. It's really, really sweet. This young lady has had some health struggles, and she wrote a lot about, like, how I was willing to help her even though she couldn't be at school all the time. And I was like, well, yeah, that's my job. That's what teachers do. Anyway, let's see all the amazingness that she put in here. So we have a big box of Ferrero Rocher. And this is like hard plastic, so I can keep this to like organize some things in. It's all about the reduce, reuse, recycle, guys. We have, I pulled this out and I went, exactly that pitch too. It's a Ravenclaw tin and it has the blueberry jelly beans in it. So another thing I can keep to organize things in, and I think I better try one of these jelly beans. I don't know if I've ever had a blueberry flavored jelly bean before. I'm not a big jelly bean person, but I feel like for the sake of this video we need to try them. So they're in this plastic pack, and they're very, very, very blue, as one would expect. Okay, so here they are in the tin, and let's see if they taste like real blueberry or fake blueberry or nothing at all. My nieces and nephews are going to be eating the rest of those. The color is beautiful, but the only flavor I really taste is just sweetness, with like a tiny hint of fake blueberry something. Not my favorite thing, but the tin I'm in love with, so they can eat the jelly beans and then give the tin back to me. Speaking of cute packaging, look at this. It's like a little lunchbox thing with figural erasers of Ron, Harry, and Hermione. Super cute. She told me that she thinks these came from Hot Topic, but she's not sure because her mom went and picked them up and wouldn't tell her where they came from. I don't know if that meant she's getting some for Christmas herself too, or what. Anyway, we think they came from Hot Topic. Here we have some hot cocoa spoons. You've probably seen these. They're like spoons with like some chocolate molded onto there. This one's got little mini marshmallows. This one's got a candy cane. And this one looks like maybe toffee chips. Nope, cinnamon chips. And so you just put them in hot chocolate and stir, and of course this melts into the hot chocolate. This looks amazing. However, just having eaten that jelly bean, like, I'm so sugared up because that was so sweet that as of this moment I don't want to eat these or use these. I might change my mind later. Now this thing, I lost my dang mind over. Look at this. It's a glass mug or stein, if you want to call it that, with a metal Hogwarts logo or Hogwarts crest on there. Never tickle a sleeping dragon. I mean, like, seriously. And it has butterbeer chewy candies in it. I should do my due diligence and taste one of these too. They're probably going to be super sugary as well. You know what? I'm not going to taste one. I think I'll wait till... See, my nieces and nephews know that I get treats from my students for Christmas, and so we have this kind of ritual every year. When I go to see them during Christmas break, we break out all the treats from students and we kind of taste things together and that kind of stuff. So I'll save that for then. But I mean, look at this. I mean, is that gorgeous or what? And it's heavy. Actual glass. Like, this sucker is heavy, heavy. We have this gorgeous faux fur throw. It's a Better Homes and Gardens one. It's gray. It's super soft. It's like, I just want to snuggle you. And then, of course, this beautiful gray basket that everything came in. I told this young lady, like, this is too much. And she goes, no, it's not. Just accept the gift, Miss Page. You're right. That's what I need to do. Yikes. So with all these gifts, like, I am overwhelmed. And, I mean, I have 112 students, so I didn't get something from all of them, and I'm not expecting anything from any of them. But even just my point being, like, what I did get from the whatever, how many students that were sweet enough to get me something, like, it's overwhelming. I'm just doing my job. Like, yeah. But it is always nice to be appreciated, for sure, and I have really, really good kids. I'm very lucky. That was our video. We saw an advent calendar, all the figures in it. We shared some thoughts. We had a Ron rant, and we got to see some really amazing gifts from my awesome kiddos and coworkers. So that's going to be all for this video. I want to wish you a wonderful, magical, and bookish day and holiday. Happy reading. Adios.